These are postage stamps from the Columbian Exposition in the United States. They're from 1893, and you can see the set is complete, and they're all mint. They've never been used. This is a rare collection, over 100 years old. I don't believe that professional development should be about rarity. And so not only do I offer a wide variety of developmental experiences, but I schedule them according to need and according to demand. I want to tell you about just a few. The $1 Million Consulting College, probably the finest and most intense experience of its kind for consultants and speakers and coaches and trainers in the world, has been in effect for about 5 or 6 years. I take a handful of people, usually no more than 15, at a great resort facility, and we spend 4.5 days focusing on building your business. Role plays, case studies, interaction, hands-on. There are 8 books, there are 20 CDs, there's a 200-page manual, and there's 6 months of mentoring. So it's not an event, it's part of an ongoing process. The $1 Million Consulting College. And we have the $1 Million Consulting College grad school for people who have been through the college, and there have been 200 now. The grad school is available uniquely to them, and in the grad school we spend a few days working on actual consulting projects at a hotel, at a plant, at an office. We hear from worldwide experts like Walter Mossberg, the technology columnist for the Wall Street Journal. So the $1 Million Consulting College and grad school usually run twice a year, but I can also schedule given demand. The $1 Million Club is a special group of people who are making 7 figures and sometimes strongly into 7 figures, meet 1 to 2 times a year in a beautiful resort and compare notes. And what we found is that there's nowhere else that people at that level of success can deal with other people at that level of success and exchange information freely. My wife commented after the first one, after 2.5 days, not one person in this room ever said yes, but. For those who want to break into the $1 Million Club, there's 6 to 7 figures. 6 to 7 figures takes you from a $200,000 to $700,000 in income into 7 figures by taking what you're good at and exploiting it still more. Blowing your horn, showing the brand, decreasing your labor intensity. For those getting started, there's 0 to 300. Don't just start a consulting firm, hit $300,000 quickly. Engage in the things that you have to be doing, don't do the things that you shouldn't do, and understand what advice you shouldn't be listening to and what to listen to. All of these come with tremendous practical application in very strong groups of people. I personally conduct every one. The Self-Esteem Workshop is a workshop that separates out efficacy, which is how good you are, and self-esteem, which is how you feel about yourself. Those are independent variables. And one of the secrets is how well you manage individual relationships. The Self-Esteem Workshop, I've run that in 2 different countries, very popular. Speaking with Alan takes place here at my home. In 2.5 days, you will create a speech, deliver the speech, be videotaped, get feedback, and create a marketing plan including targets of opportunity and fees. All in 2.5 days. What takes 6 months at least for speakers to accomplish, we do here in 2.5 days with a group of no more than 6 people who enjoy great food and great wine along the way. Speaking with Alan, a unique experience. Nowhere else is there anything like this for people who want to speak professionally.